Hey guys, this is the Great Jedi and welcome back to the channel. Now today we have a lot of Star Wars news to go over, so if you like to be caught up on everything Star Wars, then this is the place for you. So be sure to subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you never miss out on any Star Wars news. Now with all of that out of the way, let's get into it. So let's start off with Star Wars gaming. Lucasfilm Games has become an official new era for gaming. Think of this as the new Lucasarts. This is amazing news for Star Wars games, and I'll tell you why. They even made a new sizzle going over some of the latest games that they have made, and if you wanted that, be sure to check out the link in the description because I posted it on the channel when it first came out. But the reason why this is so big is because EA will no longer have exclusive rights to Star Wars, and you may be wondering, what? Wait a second. How do you know this? Well, Lucasfilm Games just came out today and just confirmed that they are partnering with Ubisoft to make an open world Star Wars game, which is absolutely unbelievable. Now, we don't know much about this open world game, but I don't think we can get it until EA's contract with Disney is done, because EA's exclusive contract with Disney does not end until 2023. I know a bunch of people are thinking this game is coming soon, but legally I don't think that's the case. Although, an open world game is definitely one of the things I wanted, and we're getting a lot of Star Wars stuff this year, so I'm not complaining, I'm just happy for the future. Now, this may be great news to some of you and really bad news for others, because you may or may not like Ubisoft, but let me just tell you guys that there's even greater news for all of us that like Ubisoft or did not like Ubisoft, and that's because they are not giving Ubisoft exclusive rights to Lucasfilm Games, meaning these other companies, including Electronic Arts, can continue to make these Star Wars projects, and I'll show you guys some of the research that I've done, which is amazing, because that means there are even more companies that can make Star Wars games, which should result in even more and better Star Wars games. And for the people that don't believe me, well, on the official Star Wars website, it talks about Lucasfilm as a general company and not them just being partners with any specific company. And what I mean by that is that there are other games that aren't Star Wars but are still made by Lucasfilm Games and are being made by other companies. For example, Indiana Jones is a part of Lucasfilm Games, and the companies that are creating that game is not Ubisoft. It's Machine Games within Bethesda. Not only that, according to EA, they said that they will still work with Lucasfilm Games on the Star Wars projects for years to come, as well as them stating that they are proud of our long-standing collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, which will continue for years to come. Our talented teams have created some of the most successful games in the history of the Star Wars franchise, including Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Star Wars Battlefront, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and Star Wars Squadrons. We love Star Wars and look forward to creating more exciting experiences for players to enjoy. And also, guys, keep in mind that this statement was taken after Lucasfilm announced a partnership with Ubisoft. And not only that, Lucasfilm also states that for fans of modern Star Wars games, fear not, some old friends are sticking around, continuing the relationship that resulted in the Battlefront series, the critically acclaimed Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and multiplayer hit Star Wars Squadrons. Electronic Arts will too play a big role in the future of Star Wars gaming. We are really proud of the games we have created with EA. We will continue working with them, and our relationship has never been stronger. While we may not have a lot of details to share at the moment, we've had a number of projects underway with the talented teams at EA. So right there, guys, even Lucasfilm themselves is defending EA and is basically confirming what the CEO of EA said a while back about doubling down on those Star Wars games. Now, if you are wanting a Battlefront 3 by EA and DICE, that still may be a possibility, and who knows, we may even get the chance to see other companies try and beat out others to sell their Star Wars game over another company's, which will be great for fans. Just imagine having so many good Star Wars games out where you can actually get to choose which one you want, instead of just there's only being one at a time, you know what I mean? And we may not get this stuff for a while because EA's license does not end until 2023, but at least we can see that the future is going to be bright for Star Wars games, and we're still getting a lot of Star Wars this year between LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, Tales from the Galaxy's Edge Part 2, and the Boba Fett show, just to name a few. And speaking of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, there was some new gameplay shots in the Lucasfilm sizzle, so be sure to check that out as well. Like I said, the link is in the description. Now moving on to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, there's been an update for next-gen consoles, and it's nothing big, but it did include some optimization for it. I'm not going to get into all of that patch note stuff because it really has nothing to do with Star Wars in the context of content, but they do fix some of the things like how certain things look, like the frame rate wise and things like that. So if you aren't interested in that, be sure to pause the video to look at this stuff or click the link down below in this description for all those patch notes. Now, for Star Wars Squadrons, there is a new lightsaber hilt that was inspired by the High Republic. So for those of you guys that like all those special cosmetics, you can log into the game right now and get it. And speaking of the High Republic era, it was officially launched, and I also put the trailer on the channel once it drops, so if for some reason you miss it and you want to see it, be sure to check out that link in the description down below as well. Now, in this era, they have announced that there is going to be 3 different phases, and don't get your hopes up for any movies or shows because this is just books, but they were also saying that there was going to be a lot of hints and teases like Easter eggs and stuff in those books that hinted towards Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, Yoda, and so on and so forth. They couldn't announce too much stuff about it, but if you are interested in all the different little details about it or some of the concept art, I'll be sure to leave the link in the description to the full launch event. But if you just wanted a quick rundown of it, I just gave it to you so you're all caught up. Now moving on to Star Wars Battlefront. Battlefront 2 goes free to play on PC in the Epic Game Store starting tomorrow, January 14th to the 21st. So if you guys have a gaming PC and you want Battlefront 2 for free, be sure to download it in that time frame. And the cool thing is that it's not just the basic edition of the game, it's the full Celebration edition, which means you get most of the cosmetics in the game. Now, I also want to talk to you guys about some of the things that have been brought to my attention regarding Star Wars Battlefront 3, and I'm doing air quotes here, and I want to let you guys know right here. It is not confirmed, and honestly, I don't even think it's teased, but I will give you guys all the information, and you guys can form your own opinion about it. Honestly, I don't think there's going to be a Battlefront 3 anytime soon, but I don't really care right now because all the Star Wars news has just gotten me really hyped, and I'm super excited for the future of Star Wars games. Now, some people are saying that Battlefront 3 is confirmed because of these tweets right here. It starts off with Christian saying that Battlefront 2 is going to drop on the Epic Game Store for free. And then Peter Vesey replies saying, heard good things about this one. And if you guys don't know who Peter Vesey is, he is a studio level design director at EA DICE. And then Christian continues the conversation to go on and say, it's alright, I guess. Then this person says Battlefront 3 is better, right? Then Peter goes ahead and responds with a GIF with a guy counting to 3. And this person asks, why are you counting to 3 for? And people have been clickbaiting this like absolutely crazy, okay? Do not fall for this, guys. Make sure they show their proof because, well, let's just start off with the first thing. In this GIF, he is counting to 3. But when this guy hits 3 on his fingers, he looks really confused. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. 3? And then there's the other sign of the reply saying, what are you counting to 3 for? Well, when it was just brought up beforehand, when he asked Battlefront 3 is better, right? So that's why he mentioned 3, is because it was brought up by that random person. But anyways, the dev responded with a confused response. Simple as that. He hasn't responded again. Now, for the people that are going into the comment section right now to say, well, the dev wouldn't have said anything at all if there wasn't a Battlefront 3 in the works. He's trying to tell us on the down low. Okay, sure. I'm just telling you guys right now that you should not think that way at all because we have seen this in action before. They will respond to something and it's not in the works. I mean, it's happened several times in the live service of Battlefront 2. People are just waiting to take advantage of those clicks and are literally waiting for something like this to happen. And if I'm wrong and they are really thinking of this and they think Battlefront 3 is really gonna happen, well, I'll tell you right now, they're getting their hopes up a little too high off this tweet. Now, there has also been some information that some people who were in the Battlefront 2 campaign, including the person who plays Iden Versio, which is the main character, has been tweeting out that they are working together and they were supposed to be quiet about knowing this, as well as them using motion capture suits, and we know that they can't reveal what they are working on yet. I just wanted to report on this because they did work on a Star Wars project together, but this by no means confirmed that they are working on another Star Wars project. And if they are, I honestly don't think it's Battlefront. It's probably going to be some type of Easter egg maybe in another Star Wars game. But I just wanted to fill you guys on everything I know. That way you guys can form your own opinion about it. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. There's been a lot of great Star Wars news and I'm really excited. I don't know why they waited until now to do this, but I'm not complaining. Better late than never. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe and share this video around so that way, you know, everybody can hear this good news. I'll see you guys in the next one, and may the Force be with you always.